Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linnick here, coming to you from my home office, and I've actually got a licking dog down there. He's licking his paws, but wanted to get this video across to you because you're asking how much is it to start a lawn care business. It's a really good question. It really is going to depend, having done this before myself, along with a couple other business associates of mine who have done this, and they're still continuously doing this. It's going to depend on the supplies and equipment and how much you have, alright, when it comes to that. But from that point on, you got to keep in mind not just the expenses of equipment, but your monthly expenses and daily expenses with supplies, with employees. Supplies would mean like gas, alright, bags, to pack, leaves in, to clean up stuff, to haul it away, to throw it in the garbage. So that would be like an ongoing expense for you. Employees, gas, cars, driving, alright, an office space where when you're not doing cleaning, alright, where you're not cleaning lawns, you can do paperwork and filing, alright. So you got to keep in mind of that expense as well. I've seen people who've done it personally, starting being able to do it for like anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000, alright, to actually start the business, and then your ongoing expenses could be like $3,000 to $5,000 a month, depending on supplies and equipment and how many employees you have. Alright, so that's going to differ, and obviously with the vehicle it's going to be a little bit more, but that in a sense is kind of how much it is. Alright, roughly around the ballpark, from anywhere $10,000 to $50,000. It could be more than that, obviously, if you're franchising it out or if you have a lot of fleet vehicles. So I hope that helps you out. I know it's very broad, but that's all I can share with you in this perspective, my personal experience. And if you're looking at this, I guess in addition to this video, to add on, if you're looking at this because you're looking at it for similar reasons why I had looked at it, to start a simple business to make money, if that's what you're looking for, to start a simple business to make money, even though a lawn care business is a simple business, I'm just going to warn you, when it comes to the work required, it is physically demanding, alright? And due to harsh climatizing weather, alright, even if it's super hot out, super cold out, windy, rainy, snow, sleet, rain, alright, due to the physically demanding labor of it, I would advise you, before you take on all that grunt work of working outside all day long, alright, in people's lawns, dealing with all that, and depending on where you live, even, just with the principles behind it, if you're looking at it to start a business to be your own boss, before you head down this road, I've got a lead I want to throw you away. And my story with this goes back just over the last 15 months when I transitioned from this business model. I quit this business and came across a person who was building a business and income on the internet. Now, the internet's not the only way to go to build a business. If I told you that, that'd be a bunch of BS. But it's cool because this person was building a business and income without supplies, equipment, without having to be outside, whether it was raining, snowing, or it was just really hot out and dry out, because they weren't building a business that required physically demanding labor. They're building a business and income through the internet, through systems. I started to model and copy what they're doing, and it took me 3 months after that point, without doing anything technical, to create a full-time income business working part-time. Those are not average or typical results. I mean, I worked really hard at it. I had to learn some things like you'd have to do in any business, but I share that with you because if you want to build a business to build an income, to be your own boss, if that's really what you're looking for, where you can quit your job, where you can spend more time doing the things that you want to do, travel, have leverage and flexibility and more leisure time, alright, maybe even retire your wife from corporate America or your husband, the best thing I would suggest you to do, is learn to build a business through the internet. Learn to attract an endless amount of people to you through the internet. I've seen a lot of people fail to learn any marketing skills when they build out a business, and therefore they make tiny checks or no checks whatsoever. They just chase friends and family, or they post posters out there and they just cross their fingers hoping for customers. Best thing to do, learn to leverage technology, learn to build a business online where the internet can do the heavy lifting for you, where you don't have to have supplies, equipment, employees, but also learn how to use the internet through systems to attract customers to you without having to go out and cold prospect or do very daunting tasks, which, if you've ever done, it's not fun. So that's just my overview, and there's a lot of noise out there on the internet. I would encourage you to connect with someone who's already doing it. It wasn't until I connected with someone who was willing to connect with me that I really had a breakthrough. So if it worked for me, it can definitely work for you, and I hope you enjoyed this video tip review as much as they put it together for you. If you want to learn more about this kind of stuff, how to build a business on the internet, you can connect with me on my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be in the description. Heads up of what you'll see there is a video from myself explaining exactly how I've done this, how you can do it too. After that, I'll actually introduce you to my good friend and mentor who shared this with me going back 15 months ago, who's still currently traveling around the world building a business at the same time right from their laptop, which, again, not average or typical, but share that with you on the other side, and I will see you on the beach of the world. Take care.